Okay. Let us begin. New game. Oh, before we get started, tell us your name. Ooh, okay. Well, here we go. Ego-chan. Thus it begins. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of the modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school. This is no time to sleep in. Oh my god. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. He slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over already? You might not be cut up for this. No, let's try again. Alright, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. If I sleep through the morning, this moment could last forever. I'm gonna shut that damn alarm up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Would you deny the wicked wings? Right? I don't know how anyone could, Lozo. Your mind begins to wonder. Who will be there? What will you cook? What would you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to dream a bit, thinking about the future. Now, we just got into a coveted school for cooking. We need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You buzz through the morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop me now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Alright, I like her. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. I do love her! I do! Miriam! Good morning, Ego-chan. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? God. What did I just walk into? Oh, it's getting good. Stick around under chili. The festivities have just begun. Actually, because I'm sure excited and a little nervous, okay? Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? In the loop. Oh, yep, the discipline corner for you. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Up at the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Aw, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? This is okay, so we can pep talk her. We might unbalance this poor woman. If we change the topic, I don't know. I feel like she's a loose cannon either way. Do I light the fuse or like try to delay the inevitable? You know what? Let's light the fuse. People are saying bet. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot card read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word in, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! Ashley! My arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. I wonder why she can get anything she wants. Anyways. Hello, Ashley. I wouldn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Ego-chan's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. Filled with jealousy. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man-Man. Van the Man-Man? Van the Man-Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Van? You rang? Oh my god! Look at his hair! Filled with jealousy. This is the thing anniversary streams are made of. You've never been sure about what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Well, it's an actual Joestar. Yep, Joestar. That hair is a Bobo-esque. Definitely. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand up our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. What the? It's a shirt. Oh my god. I just noticed his shirt. That's like a Chip and Dale's dancer. Dude, 1 year? Congrats! D-Gen, welcome to the stream! And so it begins. Thank you, D-Gen. Stick around if you can. We're going to be playing through a KFC finger-licking good dating simulator. That's, oh my god, incredible shirt design! I'm so jealous! Anyways, back to the story. I like his heart cut out on his shirt. Right? That's style right there. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Whoa. Oopsie. I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I'm named after my Pop. He's old! Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Get lost, goofy loser kid. Hi Pop, I'm Ego-chan, so... Are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrugged your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. There's a chance. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front class. Adorable! Doggo! Sprinkles! Oh my god! Look at him! He even has a little pin in his pocket! Oh my god! No, quiet down everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor, CEO of USCAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect, woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I hate how much I love that dog. Dogs can never know the beauty of Kentucky Fried. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Silver Fox. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before we can finish the sentence. Please. Call me Colonel. Yee! Walking in and getting that Josuke pose. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with your really weird insults? Besides, when Ego-chan sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom, interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Please don't add blood to the deep fryer. Cross-contamination, that is. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here in time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the The student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzzz, the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never heard a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Oh my god, okay. Okay. What do we give him? What do we give him, guys? Do we give Sensei Sprinkles the beef treat, a rubber ball, or the chicken snack? Ah, I think chicken's like a trick question. He probably has chicken all day. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's never had our chicken. He's never had Ego-chan's chicken. I think a rubber ball would be disrespectful, and that's cause for expulsion. Oh man. I'm definitely thinking beef treat or chicken snack, and I'm leaning towards chicken snack. Do I have any suggestions before I lock in chicken snack, everyone? I'm also digging this music. It's just Hawaiian tangy enough for me. Do it. Alright, chicken snack it is. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Oh my god, we did it! Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Is this a freaking Doki Doki thing or what? Very similar to Doki Doki Little. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm, docky drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. You must always carry chicken in your pocket when you're going to the culinary school of fine dining. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats. Prepare to have your minds open to an amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Ego-chan, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options. Which will you choose? Oh my god, do I sit next to the silver fox or my best friend in the whole world? Oh, the betrayal. But I gotta get in. I gotta woo. I must woo the silver fox. But my best friend, I can't betray her. Best friend it is. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Is that the KFC guy? Holy... It is. Indeed it is, Little. Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentioned it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yeah, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train is traveling to point A and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it you wash your hands before cooking? Meh, depends. Extremely, looking at you, Pop. Doesn't matter at all. So if a train is traveling to point B, and the train B is traveling to point A. How important is it to wash the hands before cooking? This reminds me of something from Dexter's Laboratory. Well, we're in the culinary school, so it's extremely. Again, looking at you, Pop. That's right! Forest is to tree, as chicken is to... Okay. So trees make a forest. Night vision goggles make chicken. A slam dunk. Chicken is to slam dunk. It's got to be a slam dunk. I would say feather. Slam dunk, boy. Alright, slam dunk. That's wrong! No! I wanted it to be so right, though. That should have been the right answer. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or the spork? Ooh, we got some answers. Not gonna lie, I want to go with a spork. I mean, they're so efficient, they hand them out everywhere. I mean... Can I add an answer? The meat tenderizer? The tenderizer. Alright, we'll do it. Meat tenderizer. That's wrong! Ah, I knew it was the spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Solves many problems. Yeah, the pancake. Pancake that looks like a silly face. That's wrong! No! I'm gonna get kicked out of school! Is Sprinkles a good boy? No! He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is best boy! That's right! Your total score is 2 out of 5. Oh. Oof! 2 out of 5. I could do better guessing. Ugh. When you turn to Colonel Sanders, he's looking at your results with visible disdain. Not good. No, Silver Fox. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. It's getting hot and heavy in here. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food the mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think you want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got 'em? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Damn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. No, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any. I'll take this. Whoa, hold on, I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold its pure acceleration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Oh, we're gonna savor the moment and everything that it tells me about the silver fox, Colonel Sanders. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Can I click that? Blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. What is it? While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show you personally to him. Neg him to show you your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Huh. Alright, how are we gonna woo this man? How do we woo him? Do we show him my strength? Oh man. Do I try to shake up his recipe and add an extra ingredient to the concoction? Perhaps Chemical X? Do we play it cool and be modest and thoughtful? You know what? Let's go. Let's show him my own strength. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotion, fighting back tears of anger. No, I've angered him. No. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt. No, I hurt him. How could you? Hey, Ego-chan, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Oh no! We'll try again. Oh my god. Okay, so that's 2 strikes. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's see, let me be modest but thoughtful this time. I think that one is great. Let's try modest. I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Ego-chan. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except to maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on... Oh no, I pounced on Colonel Sanders! Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear? Want to be my partner? Fishy! Hey! Welcome to the anniversary stream! How are you doing? I'm trying to woo Colonel Sanders. I must be his. Or he must be mine. He will be mine. Aww. Sure, Ego-chan. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Okay, so here's the breakdown. She thinks Pop is cute. Whose real name is Bob. But the damn freaking computer robot chef, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get her points. So do I give her Pop, who's a little on the, let's say, not intelligent side. Like he didn't know how to open a door when we got into school. Pop. Alright. Pop it is. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. No, Clank! Clank! That's the best I can do. The sad Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Oh, what have I done? She thinks he's cute, but he's so stupid. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. He looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Oh my god. I have wronged my best friend. She's gonna hate me. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. I didn't know he was dumb. I only knew he was a cutie. Yeah, forgot to say. He was dumb. Oh, and this right here, this is my teacher. He's best boy. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Ooh, steak tartare. Seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. That's true. That's raw steak. You eat it raw. You cook it with acids, limes, lemons, stuff like that. Basically acidic foods. Cook it, but you serve it raw. I've had it once. It's alright. Why is Colonel Sanders in here? He's my partner. Maybe he might be more than my partner. I don't know. Shifty eyes. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. We have to play to his strengths. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh no! Blushing. Blushing! I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Oh my god. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? The Colonel makes me swoon. He makes us all swoon. He's a very nice man. I might just go visit him for lunch today. I don't know. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Damn. His music. This game. Nah, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Ego-chan's dreams, we're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Von, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Ego-chan was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Like Sanjay. Indeed. I concur. Totally agree with you, Fishy. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might want to be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van! Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that was positioned itself at the station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here, before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. Let's go to my bestie. Oh, but she might not have my back because I kind of screwed her over. Choices. Man, okay, so who do I choose? This is getting ridiculous. I want to say the best friend. I may have done her dirty, but it was by accident. Sanders, hunk of hunks. Oh, okay, full disclosure, I kind of did him dirty a little bit too. He was looking at my test, and I was like, I got 2 out of 5 questions right, so it was kind of He wasn't too impressed, but he kind of likes me. Sanders equals Sanji. Alright, we're going to the hunk of hunks. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Eiko-chan as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Eiko-chan's natural talent or the loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Told you. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you knew so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Delicious. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up, and when you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. I'm so... And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. Eiko-chan, we do not waste food in broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both better be prepared to eat from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes I've prepared a full meal, grace upon my speciality braised Tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, blended on a battle axe blade forged of my supreme chef ancestors. Damn. He even has a star in the axe. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Von Von and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I have something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. No, Pop! What the fuck? Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poisons of all kinds. Well, he's immune to death. I'm not so sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ego-chan? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, and also lifting lots of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our heart, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad, Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh god, the spork monster's here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, say! Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. Final Fantasy, boys. Let's go. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. No, I got attacked. Okay, let's... I have no idea how much health I have. Let's attack him again. Gonna go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Spork Monster won't forget this. He's really being threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focused their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening! This is not happening!" Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Ulti Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Going on the attack. Cook with Love. He's oozing cheese sauce in the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him! Did we finish the monster or did we spare his life? He might come back to haunt me. Spare him? Alright, we'll spare him. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature, with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said.
The Spork Monster scuffles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over as you tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love dreams are weird. Wee. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. How much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We go to talking after class. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Only 3? Damn. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put on a hat one time and thought it looked cool. Oh my god. Bruh. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like, I'm with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share any interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know. Like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sandra's secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Nah, I can't betray Colonel Sanders. He's a silver fox. He trusts me. We're gonna fake it. Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion. But what can you do? That is a witch's potion. Harry Potter. Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure out that you've satisfied her curiosity and should move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she is definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arrived at school, and he's on a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. Oh, I don't want to seem desperate. I don't think I should run to him. I just should admire him. I should admire the silver fox. Run to him, you think? Alright, let's run to him. You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Admire. Surely he'll sweep you up in the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Oh my god, just my luck. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Ego-chan, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Lean in for a kiss? No, we can't lean in. I think that's coming on too strong. We're gonna compliment him. I can't look like a fool twice. No kiss, exactly. No kiss. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running to an animal you don't know. It's hard to say who's in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse had beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Well there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell him to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Do I try and see what they're working on? It's clearly they're up to no good. If I find out what it is, I could stop them. He looks like a weird version. Van Van looks like a weird version of Polnareff. I'm gonna try to go in for the closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now, you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how they talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Perfect to me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. They think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. At least, or don't honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrived to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. Off toppin'. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders to snap Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control in the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my new favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed the name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Ego-chan. Naturally, this appears to you to be the sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Dog biscuit? Shimmering pepper? Or glass of water? Let's take the pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man! You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Damn. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them, you're on. Oh, we challenging them. This ain't even a question. We challenging them. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your grumpetition, Ego-chan. Wow. I'll be watching your performance. Just as thighs reach a boiling point. No, just as things, well, thighs. Shows you what's on my mind. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to the madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, you made the mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It was boils when you turned up 100 degrees Celsius. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? That's true. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point. 212 degrees Fahrenheit is boiling. Fun fact, just so you know. I may know something about culinary myself. Kind of why I really like this game. But anyways, we continue. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need season. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Ooh, trust. No! I'm pretty sure it was gratitude. Maybe vigilance. That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it, I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice. Draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? Small... No! That's wrong. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Oh my god, fumbles. Just keep fumbling. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. No. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Game over. Try again. Alright, hold on. We can get this. We can get this. I knew the boiling point one. The shame. The shame. Alright. Fight these fools. You're on. Let's go. I gotta impress Colonel Sanders, that silver fox. I'm disappointed. I know. No, I know. Alright. Let's see if we can get this. Alright. There. So that's right. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point. Alright. Next question. 11. I got this much. Everything else here I got wrong. Okay. I think I chose trust. Try gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley... Okay, so she's still simply stronger and faster. Alright. It wasn't a small town? That's right, this is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Oh, I guess I must have missed a click. Okay. Woo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Bubbling? Silence? That's wrong. Okay, so it's silence. I know that much. Don't make me get the spray bottle. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Ego-chan. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except nobody's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Oh my god, I forgot everything I'm doing. Disappointed! Just like that clip from Hercules. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonsful of gravy would it take to tell of? Oh my god! What were you thinking? Get your mind into the competition. We're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Ego-chan does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. That's an easy way. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's too late. Overmixed. Ego-chan, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Oh no, the shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. Shaking my head. No. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. That's too bad. Here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Eko-chan's injury. You see Sparkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks into the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetheart, I skip straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Ego-chan to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredient hidden within. Damn! Inside you'll find a chocolate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Damn! Stop, right, I'm impressed. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Pushes off between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I can't. This is very intimate. I know. So freaking intimate. I can't get between them. That's just gonna make me look more like a little beach. A sandy, dry beach. And I don't want to do that. I think it's best if I internalize my emotions and hold on to them forever. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed of your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Is it a dating sim? Yes! Yes it is. Oh, you've missed so much. It's freaking amazing. I will woo the silver fox. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. No! This hits me right in the feels. I can't be a terrible chef. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I'd never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. While I draw stuff in SolidWorks. Okay. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked over paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. What the hell? Damn. He's quite a man, Colonel Sanders. He's quite a man. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I've resolved that it was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure and honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yeah! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from that night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Orko? It is I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you didn't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Nah, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the darkened land can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Till one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Eiko-chan, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway so we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Why is he on a camel? And there's a chicken! God damn, his house is amazing. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Look at the lake, right? He has a lake house. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Ooh, okay. There's no way the Colonel would betray me if I were to teach him my secret recipe. I totally suck, Colonel. Oh, man. That comment. Well, I think it's safe to say that you're definitely not alone. I don't consider myself in that audience, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that you're not alone. Anyways. Huh. Do I keep my secret recipe a secret? Darn. Reveal it? Keep it a secret? Don't be afraid of your feelings. I see. The secret feelings that I have none of. I will reveal. I must reveal them. Only then can I truly be at peace. Well, we'll see. I think I should reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as ever you'll ever be to shape your original cooking, to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down in the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make it more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, if only Snoopy was here. He loves snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh my god. Alright, we'll start with this. Check out this clip. Poison Brave turning Kippa. Hold on, let me take a look at this clip really quick before we continue. Let me see this. This is the kind of stuff the stream needs. Possibly. Betray me if I were to teach him my secret recipe. I totally suck, girls. Oh man, I just saw the clip. That comment. Well, that's gonna be forever. That's forever. I should have expected as such. Alright. Yep, the things I do for the stream. Anyways. Okay, so let's look at this. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Yep. He was born handsome. That's handsome, alright. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? The title is Eiko Wants Colonel's Oh god. Well, that's gonna be forever. I repeat, that'll be forever. Let's see. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, the store opened. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like the Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks, appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This urn. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?" "Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?" "I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?" You open the window a crack and the ghost of Student is swept out with the breeze. Man, that guy's annoying. Ooh. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap an item. Let's see what's this. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. On further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. So it's not actual hair, it's silver. I'm starting to get how do I put it? Uneasy about this Colonel guy. Could just be me though, we'll find out. A scented candle, you can pick it up and try to identify the smell. What is it? Like barbecue sauce, honey mustard or something? Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? 69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on an item. I'll never know. Okay. Hey, 69. You open the door to the Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Dim Kara! Whoa! How you doing, Dim Kara? Welcome to the anniversary stream! Let's see, okay, the jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug. Breathing in his scent, they say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? Oh god, showing the clip to everybody. That's gonna be forever. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual, till he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. Yo, I'm hungover. Good old Democrat. Was the night out with the coworkers a little too awesome? I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment and make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Oh my god. Okay. Do I tell him I'm cold, so that's why I got the jacket? Or do I tell him that I was snooping around to learn more about him? Or do I try to make the big move? Did we get greedy? Make the big move? That was odd. Anyways, while we decide, I'm gonna take a quick break and grab some water. My throat's a little... Oh my god. Yeah, greed. Okay. We're going big. We're going big, boys. Alright, give me 1 second. We'll continue. That was a sick burn. A little dry from Colonel Sanders' drumsticks. Damn, well, that's gonna be forever. That's gonna be forever. Right, I'm back. I got my water. Let me just check. Drink or two. I was quite parched. And we can continue. The soothing music. So soothing. Alright. Whoa, whoa, this isn't that kind of game. Now they tell me. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. No. Okay. Those 13 herbs and spices. It was too much. Okay. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably going to tell you that he and Ashley are... Okay, so I got to go back to his house. So skip this. I think, is that what this does? Fast forward. Oh, I can just hold it. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Alright. Spork Monster. Bork. Who was a dog? He used to be a dog. Golden Retriever. Gotta remember that. Get some. A magic spellbook. Turned him into that. Okay, go back to his house. Tells me about his life. Reveal it. It's the coleslaw. We're gonna eat, just the two of us. There it is. And then he keeps a spoonful for himself. Okay. Now I can learn about the Colonel. Okay. Prepare the chicken. Baby Colonel. Camel Colonel. Best friend, picture Colonel. Pete, that sounds important. Gotta remember that. All his past career business failures, mistakes. The ghost of student. I gotta fulfill the prophecy and bring him back to life. If I ever learn his name. Okay, the true state bird of Kentucky. The chicken. Silver. Spun silver. It's not hair, it's silver. And then here's the scent of one of the secret ingredients. And then I'm gonna wear his jacket. Okay. So we gotta be... Now, our only two options are, do we tell him that I'm cold? Or do we fess up and I tell him the truth? I think I should tell him the truth. Honesty is the best policy. Truth it is. You confess. I think I'm developing feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take up the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Ego-chan. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Them drumsticks. 11 herbs and spices. You awake to a beautiful... Ooh, I slipped over. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? It's LSD. It's pure LSD. Roofie. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg. Flatter him. It's the special sauce from Good Burger. Oh yeah. Do we bring him back down to reality? Or do we suck up? He likes my... What is it? My taste for food. He just doesn't like me. In some cases, that's a tough pill to swallow. I say we flatter him. Yeah, I say we flatter him. Flattery gets you everywhere. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak, and the only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. Business partner. It's okay, But now that it turns out you're fine, I can actually get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can go get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house, as if there's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your arrivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll hold you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Yeah, sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Ego-chan, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Oh. Family Guy reference.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up.
Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A natural, intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Eiko-chan, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fine form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hand, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail whining so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Eiko-chan? I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. Yeah, chocolate sauce. Oh yeah. See you inside, Eiko-chan. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quanticum to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from the sight, from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book! It looks like bad news! It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. Jelly much? You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here. That says it would erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Ooh. Do I eternal sunshine from the spotless mind Colonel Sanders out of my life? Or do I live with him? No! 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 Alright. I'm living with it. I'm not doing it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make an announcement. No! I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up against to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Wait. Alright. We'll wait. I've been burned every time I've tried to do something for my sensei. That would have been more dramatic. Wait! Like that? Either way, we'll wait. Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He's focused in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window out of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but other squirrels in a hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ego-chan, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class.
But I miss you.
We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away again.
That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop?
I got her in trouble, and now she's mad at me.
I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over.
And it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Sprinkle's gonna spread some score. Jeez. Damn. Looks like Jabba the Hutt. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam.
Trademarked.
I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. The test approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could you embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny oh, cacao. Is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if it's the source of our frustration. Is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone, girl. You are good by yourself. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. Wasn't hard to embarrass you. Nope. No, it wasn't. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. In a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone who shows a little interest anyhow. Oh god, the clip. That's forever. That clip is immortal now. The greatest thing to come out of the anniversary stream thus far. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Von, the supposed Mon, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Eiko-chan's famous chicken pot pie. I should do that in real life. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Gotta get that popcorn chicken. Oh god. Well, at least it's popcorn chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. Ego-chan, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just Taking it all in, I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Cooking with Dago, new Twitch series. Yes! Yes! Oh, that's gonna be so cool. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you left Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there's no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. Both of these are like ignoring it, kind of. But this one is flat out ignoring it. At least with this one, I'm like, I'm choosing to ignore it. I'm talking to him. Let's fess. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Fizz. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. Ooh, there's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rule. There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dish that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, oh my god, Lozo. Praise the big gifter king, everybody. He has returned. Lozo is back. Yup. Oh my god, hold on, where's it at? It's been a while since I've busted that out. Stand poses. Yeah. Yeah, Big Gifter King is in the stream, y'all. Let's do it for the Big Gifter King. He strikes again. 1,000 thank yous. Namaste. Now I have a cook-off to win. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Jackpot. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. To go big, going small. Oh, okay. That took me a little. My brain just couldn't comprehend. I got it though. Just going big in the small way. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Patent pending. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates throughout the air. Egg wash. Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Bastard Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off a tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out, and she's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. Damn, that meat cleaver though! With the heart? She brought her A-game. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win against battle. Not or win another battle. Should you take the opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Oh, I was told never to use the book for evil. But sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire, am I right, everybody? Do I stoop to her level, or do I do it the hard way? No. Colonel Sanders, he warned me about this. Doing things the easy way can sometimes be even harder than doing it the hard way. We doing it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Hard boy. Let's go. Hard boy. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Ego-chan. Yes, hard way, all the way. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Ego-chan, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. I'm so hard. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Everyone's hard. Hardest chat in the entire Twitch sphere. Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, yeah. That's a culinary mind right there. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in a world did she get an eye of newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Is I Steve the Spork Monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We Spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV, you crazy kids, and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Yeah, boy. Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
Ha! You guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up...
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll talk to you later. Good luck.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Alright, here we go. Dramatic music. Do I summon the extra power from deep within myself? Or do I give up and drop out of culinary school now? Before they kick me out. This music, though. It's pretty heavy. I'm just listening to it. Big people, power! We doing this. Let's go. Let's go. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. PP. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Let's go! So Siren for the PSN is $6 right now. Ooh. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Ego-Jan, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. If you want. I can pay that in subs. Ooh. I mean, if you're offering, then $6 doesn't seem like a lot. We can definitely do that. Only if you wish to, Lozo. But if you do it, I will purchase the Siren for $6, but that is an affordable price. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. Woo! Yeah! How'd you like that, Lozo? How did you like it? Oh my god, the Big Gifter King strikes again. Praise the Big Gifter King, Lozo. 1,000 thank yous. Let's go. Oh my god. So good. Yeah. Alright. Now we got this. Wait, you did the Digimon 03 Desert City theme as a tier 1 sub music? That's super awesome! Yes. Indeed. I thought it would please you, since you are the Big Gifter King. There's a lot of things I'm going to be doing to spruce up the stream and stuff in the coming months. But I thought that would be one that would be very, very awesome for all of us, especially with that great music. This is an epic anniversary stream. Hell yeah, it's got everything. Now I have to kick my rival's butt. Let's do this. I know with this power, I can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Damn it, so much hype things happened I forgot to take it out. But don't worry, dear Ego-chan, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Yes! I've been watching you today. Oh! He strikes again? Oh my god. Lozo. The Big Gifter King, he's done it again. Oh, namaste, Lozo. Oh my god. Okay, what was I doing? I gotta remember that. Big Gifter King. Alright. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. Damn, what a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your hands on. Oh my god. It's happening again. No. The Big Gifter King's he's striking back. Perfection. We good? Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. It's been a while since you've broken me like this, Loza, with your generosity. His generosity knows no bounds. 1,000 thank yous. Namaste. Alright, we gotta do this. The Big Gifter King, he believes in us. Alright. Chicken tenders. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. The theme of Colonel. Yes! Hype. Are you suggesting we aren't worthy? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems like we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
Lozo's the one perfect grandma who spoils her grandchildren. In a way, yes. That is indeed one way to describe Lozo. I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in USCAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Hello, wait, what is this? Kuzu! Welcome to the anniversary stream. I'm playing, the KFC dating sim game. I forget what it's called. It's finger licking good dating sim, something like that. It's pretty freaking sweet. This is my dog professor, Sprinkles. He's a corgi. He's best boy. Anyways, wait a second. Pranks, clank. What did the pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature weird beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow we must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. Seems like early streams like this are pretty solid for people to come in. This is the best stream I've watched ever. Yeah, it actually does seem like streams like this are pretty solid. Good feedback. I'll take it into very heavy consideration for upcoming announcements and stuff. I see. Yeah, that kind of says it all. I'll leave it at that. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Oh god, there's the clip. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 days long? But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and a savory soup. Oh my god, little bits. She wasn't kidding when that thing was little. Little bits. From Rick and Morty. Little bits. God, look at that. That's YouTube material right there. Finger looking good. More like Echo wants to lick the Colonel's fingers. No. Oh, only on my anniversary streams do things get this wild and crazy. Oh god. What have I done? Oh well. Anyway, my word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of the pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Chef from South Park. Well, on that note, I'll be popping in every now and then, so I might just go into lurk mode. No problem. Thank you for being in lurk mode and hopping in and out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be streaming the rest of the evening, so we're gonna get into some good stuff after I'm done with this. So hopefully you enjoy, Kuzu. Oh come on! I'm not one of those dogs who. Oh come on! I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. I know I asked this before, but what is lurk mode? He wants to lick the 11th finger, third leg. Oh god. No, not best boy. I believe lurk. Let me see. Ooh, A plus. Really, do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours? I think I remember the thing. Was it? I think it was. I lurk? Yeah, there we go. Basically when I'll have the stream up, but not talking much. Yes! You can always remember to use the lurk command. It is there. Just to announce things as well. There we go. Perfect. It's been a while. But I haven't. There is the lurk, and it describes... in wonderful fashion. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Eiko-chan, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard and an Axion urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yeah, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the sprinkles, all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please
be gentle with my cuisine.
$12. Oh my god. So much going on. Ooh. Wait, what? I'm hosting. Thank you, Fishy. Really appreciate it. all of the support is coming out today. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. You can do that? Oh. Indeed. Tis true. Ouch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount the simplicity.
This isn't the last if you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog, and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup tossed with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? When he looks back with the butt facing the person. I love it. Yay. Got toast in your ears or something, Eiko-chan? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. God damn, that does look good. Wow, get decimated by Dogbot. Oh, that's... Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't know. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Oh my fucking god, it looks so good! Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing! And completely blow me away in my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend the reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Wow, sprinkles. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back into its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Mac and cheese? KFC chicken? Not bad, I'm not gonna lie, I would eat that. Now that the prom? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. I'll think about it. Only if it's chicken strips, though. Only if it's chicken strips. Maybe popcorn chicken, mac and cheese would be excellent. I would eat that. I would pay $7 US American dollars. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. So frickin' good. DJ Dog is in the house. Woo! Best boy. Sprinkles. He best boy. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Probably stare at it for 20 minutes before starting to peck at it. I don't blame you. Me and KFC, we're not on the best of terms, but the mac and cheese, I can eat that. Chicken strips, I can eat those. You combine those, I will eat that. I will make it, and I will eat it. Oh wow. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Them thighs, though. I mean, what? For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. Sprinkle's gonna be put out his album, Doggy Style. Oh, damn it. That was too good. That was too good. God damn, the magic of this game. Okay. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Oh, Party. What was it? Party monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up taking to Spork. Sorry, Party monster. Party. Party, 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 party. That corgi. Who's this? Oh, you've missed a lot, Lozo. You've missed a lot. I'd hit that. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking to the carpet, you can see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. Holy shit, he's wearing a crown? A crown? Welcome back, Pop. Be right back. 5 minutes. No problem, Lozo. The stream shall continue. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. Crowns and gowns. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. What a twist! On a twist! So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Back. You've missed so much. Turns out Pop, the simple child, the simple kid, is the dean's son, and he's actually royalty. So he's a king. And he wanted to make Miriam his lady king, aka queen. And Clank is from another dimension. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Damn. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end. Question mark? Bum bum bum. Colonel, aka big drumsticks. Yep. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. This is it. This is it. This is it, stream. This is it. Ego-chan, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? This is it. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes. I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Ego-chan. Yes! We did it! How sweet. We'll work together. We'll work together and play together. We'll work hard, we get to play hard. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Oh no! Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think your running restaurants is the best path forward? We could Oh man. Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Oh, we didn't get the super mega ultra happy ending. Far Dante. Can you live with only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Ego-chan, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. There we go. We did it. KFC. Chicken. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger looking good dating sim. Look at his power. Oh my god, the animation is good. Godlike. Well, there we go. I'm sure there's the super ultra happy ending where he both decides to be with me and allows me to be his business partner. We need sounds. This needs the chicken voice line from Tekken 4. Chicken. We need this to be a thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I totally watched this as an anime. Me too. That was quite the roller coaster ride. I did not think it was gonna be this good. Honestly, I'm gonna give this game like a 7.5, maybe even an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It had some pretty good humor. The animation is top notch. There was 4 locations. Wasn't too long. Maybe like about a solid 2 hours. You could definitely speedrun this. It's pretty good. Lots of KFC, if that's your kind of thing. So what hole are we filling next? Okay, so